feel rusty, but I don't feel musty.
Creaky?
2 weeks does make you feel like you don't know how to do things, you know?
You fall out of the habit. I think my eyelash is glued to the inside of my eyeball.
Welcome back.
Hey, guys.
Oh, my God. That was so loud in my head. Fucking high pitch and stuff. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to What a Bunch of Idiots. We don't know what we're doing anymore. I think
we've fallen out of habit with like how many times we've taken
breaks,
a week off.
I think it's kind of nice because I feel like sometimes there are times where I can't even fucking talk, where we would do weekly episodes and then like nothing would happen to us. Because I'm not saying we're boring people, but like we just
a week is a short time.
Yeah, you know, we're also not like big time celebrities who are doing crazy things. You know, we're just eating, drinking, and having fun. You know, so I think the 2 weeks is not bad.
It gives us more things to talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
There was a few episodes where it was rough, where we had like nothing to talk about.
I'm like, so Mimi,
thank you guys for enduring.
Let's talk about cheese. You know,
Gouda's my favorite.
Really? I kind of get you as like a Colby Jack person.
Do you not know where that's from?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, is it She's the Man?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
She's like, you could talk about cheese. And he's like,
do you like cheese?
And she's like, Gouda's my favorite.
Now it's coming back to me. Now I remember. Sorry.
We almost just lost this friendship right here.
I
love that movie.
It's a good movie. I think I might watch it later tonight.
Do it.
I will.
Tell me when you're going to watch it, and I'll watch it at the same time.
Oh, okay. So we're like in sync. Yeah. Hell yeah. But
you are the man. You are the bigger man. Yeah. I could quote that movie almost like line for line. I love it so much.
It's really good. It's a funny movie. But rest in peace, Miranda Bynes. I mean, she's not dead, but like just her charisma. Yeah. But we all are psycho when you think about it. We get there.
Different levels.
Different levels. Also, this is probably like a little side nerd fact. My work gave me an FX6. I'm gonna take a picture of it so you guys can see it.
It's like a crazy looking camera.
It's a broad.
It looks like a robot, not even a camera.
No, it really does. I feel like with everything attached to it, I feel like it's gonna like.
Look at the cats.
Oh, they're sleeping.
No, don't wake up. Okay. I will snap a picture of them when they fall back asleep. That's so cute.
Anyways, so sorry for
my little heart.
But yeah, we've been busy-ish.
Mobbing and Robin.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Mobbing and Robin.
I don't know where that came from.
Yeah. I officially turned 27 on Wednesday. Is there like a boo? I don't know. I don't think I have one. But yeah, I turned 27. I feel 27 is like a. I said this one time. Somebody was like, "What? No, like it's your 30s." But I feel like 27, being 27.
It's the last year before you can freak out.
Yeah, but it's also 30. Like the year where you feel like everything kind of falls into place for a bit until it gets to 30s. I don't know why.
Sure.
I don't know why. I'm thinking of.
I feel like 27's.
Like when you were 27, which was like what?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. What were you doing?
I don't know.
What
Pretty much what I'm doing now.
2022?
Yeah, I was already at the apartment, like living on my own. I was already at Self-Made.
So you were like a self-employed person?
Yeah, so that, I guess, yeah. Did I start 2020? When was COVID? 2021?
2020. And then 2021 is when we kind of like were able to get outside.
Okay, so 2021 was when I started at Self-Made.
Yeah.
I started getting,
I thought it was near the end. Because you were...
Actually, wait.
Because all 2020...
No, 2021.
Yeah.
2020, I was still at Crunch. So 2021, I started... Yeah, because June is going to be 3 years there. July is going to be 3 years. Okay. So yeah, 2022 was probably... That's when I turned 27.
Yeah.
And that was probably everything was just like steady.
Yeah.
Like work was steady, life was steady. Everything was mellow.
Mimi was actually doing really well for her life. Unfortunately, at the age of 28 or 29, sorry.
Then it went downhill.
Then it's downhill. She's having a midlife crisis, even though she's about to be 30. The other day, she said, should I get a tattoo of a butterfly on my tailbone? And I said, Noemi Rodriguez, that is a tramp stamp, so please do it.
Could still be cute.
Yeah, it could still be cute.
I think I have enough butterflies for right now.
Yeah, you should probably take it easy. Your bisexual radar is like, people are like, whoa, wait, is she?
We got the moth, we got the butterflies. What else is a
everything matches up. They're like, butterfly, moth tattoo, highlights in her hair. Does she
Oh,
have
the money pieces. That was a seller.
Oh, she doesn't drive a Subaru. Very, very.
But it's a 4Runner. It's almost there.
It's almost
Subarus
bisexual.
are like lesbian cars.
So I guess you would say
I think 4Runner's right in the center.
let's
At least it's not a Corolla.
What is Corolla?
Basic white girl.
I thought that was a Volkswagen Jetta.
That also is a basic white girl.
Okay, we'll put a little poll right here for you guys. This is our little preview. What do you think is the basic white girl car? The Toyota Corolla or the Volkswagen Jetta? We'll figure
I
out.
guess both. Yeah, I guess both.
We'll let the people decide. But yeah, I'm 27. I've had Korean barbecue twice in a row. By the way.
Oh yeah, you ended up going the next day.
Yeah.
We went on Monday for his birthday was Wednesday,
Yeah.
and we went on Monday to get Korean barbecue,
My
and then you
body.
went
Tuesday.
Tuesday with your coworkers.
Yeah. My body is a temple, but at those 2 days, it was not. It was just pounding meat into my body.
That sounds so wrong.
And that's what's meant to be wrong. It's the only time I'll ever let meat rearrange my guts. But it was a good. What did I do Wednesday?
Wednesday was your actual birthday.
Yeah,
You
I
had
went-
like a meeting.
I had a meeting. I had to
Did
go
you
to
do
work.
anything after?
Came home. Maggie had a little surprise for me. She had like birthday
Oh, the
things.
little
in it.
decorations
Yeah.
were cute.
And what did we do for dinner? Oh, we had sushi.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah, what leads to my next question. Well, not my next one. My first question, actually. And I would think about this last few weeks, or few days, actually, because my birthday was on Wednesday. What if you were to have, like, let's say you were off the entire day of your birthday,
Okay.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you can even include snacks. What is like, and no money is not like the issue. What is like your ideal, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner for your birthday? Because you know how every time it's your
Yeah.
birthday, people are like, "Oh, let's go to your
Let's go to-
favorite place."
yeah.
Yeah.
Chili's.
Just every-
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Do
no,
they
I'm just
do
kidding.
breakfast at Chili's?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. They should though. That's how. Maybe if they did breakfast, they probably would not be bankrupt right now.
I know they're closing. I'm so sad. Not that I've gone in the last year,
Mm-hmm.
but still. That's a good question. I had a birthday. What was it?
It was a Friday, May 5th.
That was this year's birthday. I want to say like 3 or 4 years ago. Or was it the birthday right before COVID? It might have been the birthday right before COVID, where I actually did something literally all day long with like different friends. Like one of my friends took me to brunch, and so we just went somewhere easy. We went to Broken Yolk, but we did like mimosa flights. We had the stuffed French toast, the
Yum.
tiki toast, and everything. And then I met up with my cousin for lunch, and we went to like a brewery. So we had a couple beers. We had some enchiladas. We had some like pretzels with beer cheese and like bar food. So that was fun. And then I met up with Kayla, and we went rock climbing, but we went to Bagby Beer before.
That makes
'Cause
sense.
it's right
Because they're
there.
next to each other.
And while we were rock climbing, Karina met up with us. And then from there, we went to Carlsbad, and that's when like the Turtles, the guys, met up with us. And we just went to a bunch. I don't even know if we had dinner that year.
Wow.
Did
Wow.
we?
And
We
then-
might have. I don't
Probably.
know. But we went to like all the little bars. Oh,
Yeah.
I think we might have just gone to Grubby's for a quick meal and then just went to
Mm-hmm.
all the bars there. That was also a year that I was very fucked up because
What year was that?
I'm trying to remember.
Was it?
It might have been 2019.
So it was pre-me. So
It was right. I think it was right before COVID.
yeah.
Because I'm trying to think what my birthday was after COVID.
You know how people have
know.
like BC before Christ and AD for after death. Mimi's and I's life has she has BE before Ernesto, and then I have BM.
That was
which
definitely
is,
before I met
yeah
you.
before Mimi. That's how we tell. That's how we.
He's like, I wasn't in this birthday. What happened?
Yeah. So every time we'll be like, 2018 BE.
I really want to know.
Yeah.
That birthday was so fun though, because again, I was hanging out. I got to see a lot of friends throughout the day.
That's always nice.
Which is what you want on your birthday. Like, even if we're not doing a lot, I like just want to see my friends, right? But
She didn't see me.
it wasn't okay. It was not 2021. That was my birthday that year.
No, I was there.
But we got kicked out of Hennessy's
Nice.
because Kayla was falling asleep.
Oh yeah, I remember telling
in
the
one of
story.
the booths. And then I had to run out to throw up, and the bouncer was like, "As long as I don't see you throw up, we can let you back
Yeah.
in." And there's a video somewhere of Kayla throwing up,
Yeah.
and then me throwing up like 10 feet away of
That's
both
cute.
of us just
goals.
I had been drinking all day.
You know, all my life I've never had a moment where I threw up from drinking.
No?
I think I'm just.
It's not fun.
I think I'm really good at pacing myself. Did you actually see that TikTok of that girl who she did two videos, one where she ate and one where she didn't eat, and so she took 4 shots of tequila and then she like tested her blood alcohol level after every shot.
Oh, is it the with the breathalyzer?
Yeah,
I think I've seen that.
And
one.
then like when she wasn't hungry, she like had a higher blood alcohol, like where she didn't eat, and when she did eat, I think that's why I'm always a person that has to have food before I'm drinking. I have a few contingencies before I go out. One, parking must be really well, because if I'm going to spend 10 minutes finding parking, I don't want to be there. 2, it cannot be super loud. I do not want to be yelling while I'm talking to my friends. Like, it's at the point we should just stay quiet, you know? And 3, there's got to be food.
Has to be food.
There has to be food. If I go out and there's no food, fucking dead, bro. I ain't going anywhere.
It was May 2019.
May 2019.
That was a really good birthday year.
I was at Starbucks May 2019.
Yeah. But I think okay, so full birthday of food. Brunch is a given. You have to have brunch.
But where at?
I actually don't know a lot of brunch places.
Neither do I.
We have a brunch podcast.
We like to eat brunch. We'll make brunch. We go to the same brunch places sometimes.
I don't know. I mean, I'd probably go like Breakfast Republic or like Papagayo, something that I know.
Mm-hmm. What would you get it?
Mimosas. That's it. That's
Food, you
I'm just
dumbass.
kidding. I don't know. I always tell myself I'm gonna get like something sweet when I go to brunch, and then I end up getting something savory. I'm like, I want eggs and meat and chips, so probably chilaquiles.
So it's a good choice.
Or some sort of like French toast. I don't know.
Nice. What about lunch?
That's a good question too.
See, while she's figuring those out, let me tell you mine.
Yeah,
let's have Mimi.
I feel like I like a lot of different places, so it's hard to pick one. Like I don't have a favorite lunch spot.
That makes sense.
It's
I
just
do
more
too.
like, what's the vibe gonna be?
What's the vibe? Because sometimes I'm like, fuck, Board and Brew sounds so nice, but then sometimes I'm like, no, soup sounds nice. You know, like my body's always like different moods. But let me tell you mine. I start off every morning with a nice cup of coffee, whether from my local coffee shop, you know, around the spot here. That's how I would start the day off, with a nice.
He just planted his face into
He does that all the time. Do an nice iced vanilla latte. And so here's my breakfast thing. There's 2 choices. One choice is an iced latte from Lofty or one of the shops here. But Lofty's chocolate croissants are crazy good, and I don't know why.
Okay.
It's a coffee shop down the street from me. That would be like one of my options. The second option would be chilaquiles. No matter what. Even though I know I eat that all the time.
Okay, yeah, but it's so good.
So good. I would say the third option would probably be a Belgian waffle with strawberries, powdered sugar, and a little bit of a syrup on top. I thought a lot about this.
I can tell.
You know, because if there was ever...
Okay, wait. Are these options that like just any food you want, you have? Or is this like you're going out with people for these 3 meals?
Going out, if I want to. Yeah. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, we're able to get a Belgian waffle. Probably Breakfast Republic, I feel like, is a little bit a good spot. For chilaquiles, the only place I really do like theirs is Claire's on Cedros. So that's where I would go. For a snack, snacks are... Snack. Let me tell you about snacks. I'm a snack enthusiast. I love me a good snacks.
Gross.
I think for snacks, I would want like something like, I don't know why, but like a nice watermelon with tahini and chamoy for a snack before I go to lunch.
Okay.
Like I'm talking about like my whole menu. You know, my 5 entrees. You know.
Okay.
That's what I'm just thinking. Like if I need a little quick snack. Then we go to lunch. Lunch is kind of hard because, like, you know, like I said,
you just had brunch, so I feel like lunch. It has to be like a late lunch, but then you have to have a late dinner. I don't want a late dinner on my birthday.
Well, how late? Like
latest, like 7.
Okay, deal. That's fine.
Yeah,
that works. Let's say
because then you can still go out and do things.
Let's
you're
say
not,
we
like
did
exhausted waiting for like a 10 o'clock dinner.
I'm also the type of person where I don't like having brunch super later. Like I don't like having.
I like 11, 10, 11.
I feel like that's too late
For brunch?
I feel like you're already peaking at lunch. I think
fair, but I mean, if you wake up at 9, then 10 and 11 is fine. You're going to wake up super early on your birthday?
I did because I had to go to work.
I had to go to work too.
But anyways, I'm not thinking about brunch. I'm thinking breakfast. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Okay.
Lunch is hard. Lunch is because lunch can be. You can also pick places you want to go
like
for dinner.
sushi for lunch.
See, I'm thinking about that too. Sushi for
Yeah.
lunch, where it's like probably go somewhere local that's right here that I like going.
You just do like 1 or 2 rolls, nothing super heavy.
Yeah. The other option is ceviche.
Yes, but think of how much you'll be drinking on your birthday.
And seafood is not ideal.
Yeah, that's where I draw the line.
So
for
then
like
I think
stuff.
I would go the
It's
safe route and go get a sandwich from Board and Brew.
Yeah, sushi at least has rice and veggies that kind of mix it in, and it's not as much.
And I don't get this because it's fucking huge. And this is where if I'm having a later dinner. So at Milton's, have you ever been to Milton's? Mm-hmm. Okay, have you ever had their Reuben sandwich? Their overstuffed sandwiches?
I think I've just walked by it. I don't think I've been in there.
Dude.
Yellow Deli.
No. Well, maybe. But like for a 2 a.m. snack. Because they're open 24 hours. No, but the thing is, like, I feel like Milton's overstuffed Reuben sandwich is a fucking killer. It's so good with the French fries too. Like,
how is that a birthday lunch though?
No, that's what I want to eat.
So filling. You're gonna be like,
yeah, because I'm not having dinner until 7, the latest.
But still, it's your birthday. You want to like do things with friends.
Yeah, I'm gonna be active. I'm gonna be going like I don't know, going to the beach, hanging out, watching I don't know, doing activities. Obviously, there's activities in between the events. Well, actually, I think before dinner, I'm gonna take. I think
after that Reuben stuff, whatever. Yeah, you're gonna want a nap.
I'm gonna take a good hour nap. About an hour and a half, and then I'm gonna go pregame.
3 hours.
Yeah. But for dinner, though, and I don't always eat steak, but a nice steak.
Actually, a steakhouse would be good for dinner.
A nice like ribeye aged steak, with like I don't know. I think. Well, actually, have you been to Society? I think I've had.
No, but I just told David I want to go there.
Dude, okay,
we want to get the steak charcuterie board.
Their steak selection is actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. I think I would go to either like a really good steakhouse like Rare Society or something a little bit more like fuck. There's like this one right here that's supposed to be good. It's off of Del Mar Heights. And then for dessert, another dessert.
More alcohol.
Maybe, but dessert. I'm thinking like a classic Pizookie with a chocolate.
From like BJ's.
Maybe, or maybe this place has a Pizookie.
Okay.
It's that or like an ice cream cake. But nobody, like, only place that has a Baskin Robinsons. So I would buy my own ice cream cake.
Okay.
That's how I would, like, my ideal perfect birthday would be.
Interesting.
That's how it would be. And then it's funny because people are like, oh, so then after the steakhouse, we're going to the bars and clubs. No. We're coming back to my place. We're watching a fucking movie before I fall asleep. Because I'm at the age where I'm like, I don't want to go to bars anymore. Like, I'll go for Mimi if it's her birthday. Like my coworkers too.
I guess that explains more of why there's so much more food then. If you're like, okay, after dinner we're done.
Yeah.
Versus like going out.
Oh, see.
For me, that's the best part. It's like, okay, after dinner now we're going out.
See, I would only do it for you. I have 2 coworkers who are always trying to get me to go out, and I'm like, no.
No.
And then when I went out, I Snapchat one of them, and then they're like,
it's
midnight and you're out. I'm like, I was like, sorry. There's only a few people in my life I would go out to the bars.
And that's me.
Yeah, so
I'm actually really proud of everyone we went home, or we all left separately, but around, I think you guys left a little earlier, like right around midnight, 12:30.
Yeah.
I want to say like we left a little closer to 1. But I'm really proud of all of us. One, they're going to sound contradictory for leaving that early, for leaving between midnight to 1 and not staying till like 2 or 3. But also, I'm really proud for everyone for staying that late for me. I was assuming everybody was going to leave at like 10 or 11.
Yeah, I think only 2 people left, but that's because they both had to go to work
early. Yeah.
But it's also like, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I was like, hey, we were in Encinitas, so we weren't far from our place.
Yeah, you guys were a little
So
closer.
we were like kind of like abusing the system. So
that's fair.
But yeah, we stayed out. I think we left around like 11:50 because by the time we got home, it was like 12:05. So yeah.
So then we probably left around a little closer to 12:30.
Yeah.
Because I think we got home by 1.
The older I get, the more I'm realizing like I can only do that once now.
I can still do it. Like we went out on Friday because we were celebrating David being done with finals.
Yeah.
And we got home around like 12:30. I can do that every few weeks.
Yeah.
As long as it's like we plan it ahead of time and it's like we have a plan.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, well, we're going to go to Hennessy's and just get like a small appetizer. Then we went to Same. And then from Same, we were just going to go to Larry's because we were like, we want to people watching karaoke.
Yeah.
But we stopped at Boar's, and that's where our issue was because then we got fucked up at Boar's.
Nice.
We had one drink, but it was like a quadruple. It was disgusting. I could not finish. I had to chug it because our Uber was already there. And I was like,
oh my God.
You know?
Don't just making me puke now.
Yeah. And then we went to Larry's. And we were just at Larry's for like an hour.
Larry's Beach House.
Yeah. It's a fun time. But like we had the plan ahead of time. Yeah. So that way I could like pace myself with it and be like, okay, if we're going to go here, I'll just do like one drink, appetizer. If we go over here, like Same, we stayed for longer.
Yeah.
And we had a few drinks. Have you been to Same yet? It's actually really cute in there. And their drinks are pretty good.
Where is Same?
Where Clara's used to be. Right above Coyote.
I don't think I have.
Yeah. I feel like you'd like it. It's like very hipster.
Why does everyone think I'm a hipster? This doesn't make sense. I get this at work too.
It's the vibe you give.
That's valid. But at least I'm a cool hipster. Nothing like...
That's like classy hipster there.
Yeah,
not like,
I
just got done, like, got out of the van that I live in, surfing,
dude.
and I haven't showered.
First of all, I don't even have an iPhone because technology, you know...
Yeah, it's not that kind of hipster. Yeah. It's like cool hipster.
At work, they always kind of be like, oh, no, Ernesto's a hipster. Only because I have film cameras. I mean, I guess that also fucking gives it a nudge. But they were like, no, but you're like actually like the very cool, very like a nerdy hipster. Like you're a tech hipster. You know, they're like, you understand tech. You're not so like analog this, analog that. You're like, no, this is super cool. Like this digital.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'll take it. So... But I'll go check it out. There is a ramen house that is in Carlsbad above Coyotes that I do want to go because it looks really cute.
That one's by fuck, I just lost the name of it.
Yo,
the other bar that's up there.
Compass.
That one's right by Compass.
I love Compass. I miss her. She was a good gal.
They remodeled the inside.
Yeah, they did
last year.
Yeah.
And we haven't really been there since they remodeled. I think it's cute though, but it was.
This is how you know your friends and you are getting older is your change of scenery of bars. Because I have a few friends who we used to go to Compass, we used to go to Cantina, we used to go to Boar's Crossing, we used to go to Alley. The last time
I love the Alley.
Yeah. Alley's so trashy, but it's whatever.
So bad.
But they you can tell they're growing up now because last time they went out. They texted me about because it was one of their friends came down to town that I'm friends with, and they were like, "We're at Monarch. Monarch is right here off of Del Mar, but it's like a burger. They serve food, but it's also a full open bar.
Yeah,
and like that's how you know they're getting older is when they're like, or I guess you were saying maturing is when they're like, let's go have a few cocktails at Monarch and then like call it a day at 11. That's when
that just means y'all are getting boring. I'm just saying. I'm just kidding.
Fucking bitch.
It's a little bit of both.
It's not
you
like
want an elevated drinking experience. Because now, I think of back when we were like 20, 21, 22, early 20s. It's like you want to go where the drinks are cheap and strong.
Yeah.
So Cantina, right?
Yep.
Things like that. But as you're getting older, you're like, what?
You don't remember that video that blew up on Twitter?
Oh, like in one of the stalls?
Yeah, where like the girls giving the guy in pure daylight too.
Oh, I don't remember what time of day it was, but as you're getting older, you're now able to afford instead of a $7 drink, you can get a $12 drink. And now we're older, so we're like, now we can get the $16 drinks and be fancy. So it's like, as you get older, you can afford more.
Yeah.
So that's why the change of scenery changes.
Yeah. And I think also at the same time, like, I think we're all, and I feel like people hate to admit it, but I also think we're out to the point where we're like, fuck, I don't want to go anywhere loud, you know?
That's fair. I don't mind loud, but like I won't go into Cantina.
No.
Because their drinks are disgusting. They're great drinks. They're very strong.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to enjoy it as much as like a nice little fruity drink with a lot of sugar. You know?
I think also at the same time, we didn't mind a night where if this was like every Friday night where we're at somebody's place and we're getting drunk, but then we're also playing like Mario Kart or something like that. That's ideal. That's phenomenal. You know.
There you go. That's what we should have done for your birthday.
Fuck, shut up. But it's just not getting bored. It's just more of like.
It's the way you interact with people.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be around drinking, and so like it just has to be social.
Yeah, I don't like yelling. I went to there's this place called fuck, what's it called? It's in North Park. It's very fancy. Part-Time Lovers. Have you been there?
No.
So Part-Time Lovers is a bar that looks like a record shop on the outside, but when you go in, it's a little fancy, and there is an actual record shop section there, where I think you can pick up the vinyl and then bring it to the DJ and they can play the thing.
That's very cool.
I think so.
That's very hipster.
I couldn't tell. It was very packed. But it's like I guess it's a concept that came from like bars that are up in like Toronto because they have a style like that too. It was cute and all, but I just hated the fact that like I had to yell at my friends to tell them a story. You know?
Yeah.
Like I get it. It's cute. There's a vibe, but I feel like for me, I was like, cool. Maybe the music was less loud, and then like maybe there was more places to sit. Like that's another thing. I hate standing around for such a long time, you know, because I'm just like, and then like, you know, you want to sit down and put your drink down because then your hands all cold and wet and clammy, and then a friend of a friend comes and be like, oh, so, and then you're like, I'd shake your hand, but my hand's fucking cold and clammy from this drink. But maybe I should open up my own bar.
I think there's a time and place for the loud and time and place for the
like
mellow.
Hanging out with friends.
Like if you're out somewhere at like 11 o'clock and you're expecting it to be quiet enough to talk, then that's like, okay, then don't be out, right?
Yeah.
But if you're somewhere at like 6 or 7 o'clock and it's so loud that you have to yell over your dinner, then it's like, okay, bro, this is ridiculous. Turn the music down.
No for us.
So time and place.
But I don't know.
Different vibes.
Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe I am.
I think you're older than I am.
Yeah.
Like.
Mentally.
Yeah.
Matured. Seasoned. Cooked for perfection.
Sure. No.
Bro, I got an air purifier. What are you talking about? That's old enough. This is actually, this is not like a sponsored thing, but we got this one called, I think it's like Lovato or whatever it's called. So we got
Demi Lovato?
Yeah, it's actually filled with cocaine. But
that is in poor taste. Poor Demi Lovato.
Too soon. I've never knew the hype. I never understood air purifiers and stuff. And then so Maggie got these. We have one here and we have one downstairs.
Oh, especially since you guys have cats. That probably is so good.
And I will tell you now, I have not had like really bad allergies since she's gotten them because it sucks in all the pollen and all that stuff. So like I'm not.
And all the dust.
Yeah, all the dust. So normally around this time, I'm rarely congested. Right now I am because I was just outside doing grad photos. But I was like, I'm really congested. You know, my nose is always clogged up. I get kind of sick around this time because there's just my allergy kicking in. Bro, these ear purifiers, fucking clutch.
Just imagining you walking around everywhere with it.
Dude,
just like outdoors and everything.
Have you not seen the Dyson things?
No.
Dyson made this thing where it's headphones, and then you pull this thing down, and it's an air purifier so you can breathe in. So the air goes in, and then you breathe the clean air.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was.
What's that movie in the I think it was a cartoon movie based in the future where you have to buy cans of air. That's essentially what Dyson's doing.
Fuck, now you got me thinking, actually.
Was it WALL-E? No.
No.
It was one of those, like, futurist. Ow. Ow.
No, not Horton Hears a Who. The Lorax.
They had to buy it.
Yeah.
Oh, I think,
Lorax.
That's what our world is coming to now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had to buy air because the guy who owns, like, the main city, like, chopped down all the trees. So there was not enough air to, like, you know, put some air in people's lives, you know? She's so distracted.
I agree, though.
You're a dumb bitch.
I don't think I've actually ever watched the full Lorax movie. It's always just bits and pieces.
Neither have I. I've never seen it. I've only seen.
It's never been one that I'm like, I want to watch it. You know? Yeah. But it just happens to be on, so I'll watch part of it. Or like when I was babysitting.
Isn't the Lorax like Danny DeVito?
It wouldn't surprise me, but I
don't know. I think it is. Last time I talked to you about Baby Reindeer, have you seen it yet?
Yes, we just finished it.
Good.
Speaking of, we're a little bit psycho. Isn't that what you said at the beginning?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Dude, if you haven't seen Baby Reindeer, you probably should just cut off right here because we're obviously going to dive a little deep in it because it's when Maggie and I were watching it, we knew it was like based on a true story, but we didn't know how.
And the trailer gives absolutely nothing.
No context, which is really good.
Which is But like I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
good. Like
Yeah.
I didn't
No,
want to watch the show until I heard about it from you. My
Mm-hmm.
sister-in-law was like, oh my God, it's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's this and that. So I was like, okay, then we'll watch it. But like from the trailer, if nobody else had talked about it, I would
Yeah.
still not have watched it.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, same thing. Because I think I saw it one time, and then Maggie talked about it. And then I said, okay, let's just watch one episode.
Yeah.
We watched the entire series in one day because it was so fucking good. And then the whole story behind it is
I think
crazy.
we watched it in like 3.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that the guy in the show is the actual guy.
It's about him. Yeah.
Yeah, but because normally there's always like an actor that plays
him. Yeah.
but it's actually him, and the fact that he was like, guys, you weren't supposed to do detective work and find her. Like,
Yeah.
you're dumb. Why would you put yourself in there then?
No. Well, the funny
He's
thing
an
is,
actor, so nobody knows
Yeah.
who you are.
well, the funny thing is that I get his point. You know, also it's kind of stupid, but also I get his point because he did everything. He did fabricate a lot of things so that way people can easily find her because she was a real person, obviously.
Yeah.
He even said that in an interview. He goes, "We changed a lot of things so nobody could find her, like a lot of information, a lot of things she said, all this stuff, blah blah blah." But one of the things that he kept in there was the whole curtain things, and that's how they were able to find her and stuff because they like looked at his. A lot of people found his Twitter account. They went to his replies and they went all the way back down to where they assumed it happened, and they found her easily. And the thing is, Netflix says it too. They're like, we did everything we could to like.
But again, if you're including yourself in it,
Yeah.
and you're using the name of one of your shows,
Yeah.
because the Donnie Dunn is his like one man show title of it, and that's his name in the show, but you're literally being like, hey, this is about me and this is a true story. Of course people are going to look for it.
Yeah. No, that's what
if
I'm
they
saying.
had put an actor in
Yeah.
and not included Richard Gadd, Richard Gadd, then it would have been harder because then they would have had to figure out who Richard Gadd is.
Yeah. No, I get
from
what you're
just
saying.
the name
Yeah.
Donnie Dunn.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's what I'm
so
saying.
like that was also, why would you put yourself through all of that again?
I don't know.
Like if you went through all that, like imagine some of the scenes they were filming, like it would have just been PTSD.
Yeah.
And I would not have wanted, like if it were about me, I would not have wanted to be the one that
Oh no, 100%.
reenacts all of that.
No, and I think it's like crazy too because it's like I think I saw like a Twitter post where someone was like, "This is one of those stories where like it's the whole Joe Goldberg kind of thing where you're like, who's really at fault, you know? And if it's like also like, was it did they both egg each other on?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
But it was such a
David and I were getting pissed off at him.
Yeah,
we're like, why are you going back? Why aren't
Yeah.
you going to the cops? Why aren't
Exactly.
why are you?
But his whole thing was like it's like the whole like being like empathetical.
It's the trauma.
Yeah. And it's also being like empathetical to somebody who maybe feel alone and left out, and that's what he felt because when with his essay incident and all that, like it's just crazy. But now she's trying to sue Netflix because like they defamed her or something like that. But Netflix was like, well,
ma'am, your news reports defamed yourself.
No, for us, because people were like, well, no, like we did everything we could, but what people do with the information that's out there, like, it's not, we're not responsible for them looking for you, you know? Like, and it's fine because like I think a lot of lawyers were, they didn't want to take the case. They were like, no. They're like, and she went on.
Because then she was gonna stalk them.
Yeah, and then she went to Piers Morgan's. He's a British news reporter. She would say something, and then he would he would call her out for her contradictions, and she'd be like, "Oh no." So like a lot of people said they saw that interview, and they're like, "It is so crazy how the actress who played the stalker literally did such a good job because in this interview, I guess it was like." They're like, no, she is like a compulsive liar and she's, not mentally well. But, dude, it's such a good show.
You guys have to watch it.
Yeah. What would you do if you had a stalker?
Call the police? Change my phone number?
But, like, how would you know you had a stalker?
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, he knew because she was, like, emailing, always there every day.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you would just know.
Yeah.
Like after a while, you'd be like, "Oh, this person is here every single time I'm here," or like, "Oh, this person's like watching from over there," kind of thing.
Yeah. Or what if like you had a friend that was a stalker,
and they were stalking me?
Yeah. You have
I don't know.
everybody has your location, so.
Actually, not really. Only
Yeah.
a couple people do.
No, I know.
I have. Have you seen my list?
Mimi has an index of people, alphabetical. I was about to say, don't show the camera where everybody's at.
Yeah. No. I'm just showing you how many. Oh, everything's loading. I have that many people on locations. Didn't you say somebody you knew had like 3 scrolls?
Oh my god, yeah. I had I don't know if it was a coworker or something like that, but I remember they were like, "Oh, I need to find someone," and they were like scrolling a list, and I'm like,
I have 13,
only-
I feel like is a lot because I don't really. I don't know why I have all these people's location. One of them is David's old coworker, and we were all out one night, and she's like, "Here, have my location." I was like, "Okay." I have my mom's location from when I lived at home, and I
Nice.
needed to know when she was coming home so that I could sneak back in. And then I have like certain people that I don't really talk to anymore, and I have their locations.
I only have 7.
Like, what's the etiquette for that? Like, do you ever take them off? Like, because it'll say like they stopped
Sharing.
following you or enable. Like, I'm like, I don't want to start anything, but I have your location. I don't check it, but I don't know.
I don't know. How often do you talk to them?
Not much.
I think you'd be okay.
Yeah.
It's not like
I
you're.
just feel weird.
No, I mean, like, it's not like. It would make sense if, like, for example, I have Sav's location, and I
Yeah, I
stopped.
have Sav's.
I stopped sharing with her. That would cause Sav to text me and be like, "Yo, what the fuck? Like, are you
Yeah.
mad at me or something like that?"
But it's also like for example, like with Sav, we're across
The country.
the country.
But sometimes I'm like, I wonder if she's at work.
Okay, that's fair,
Yeah.
I guess.
You know,
I don't
sometimes
know. I feel like I don't casually check people's locations.
No, I don't either.
I'll check like, sometimes I'll like want to be like, oh, I wonder if Delaney's busy. So I'll check
Yeah.
if she's at work, and if
Yeah.
not, I'll be like, hey, what are you up to? Let's go.
Yeah.
Or I'll text her, and if she hasn't responded, then I'll be like, oh, she's at
Yeah.
work. And then I check David's.
Yeah.
Like those are the 2 that I normally check. I checked ours on Monday.
Oh,
For when we went to
oh,
Korean
right,
barbecue,
right.
and we were all in a line. It was
Yeah.
so cute.
I think the only
Actually,
person.
everybody's in a line right now.
Nice. We're all connected. The planets have aligned. I think the only one I check is I think it's just Sav's to see if she's at work and stuff. So that way, if I'm gonna send her something that's like she shouldn't be opening at work, like a funny ass tweet and stuff, that's when I'm like, I'll wait till she gets home to send it to her, because like I don't want her to get in trouble at work, you know. But I also feel like she doesn't care.
Yeah.
But that's it. Everyone else I don't check.
Yeah.
And then I
know.
get, to your point, I get random people's location, and I think they forget to turn it off. Because, like, for example,
You can like share for the day.
Yeah.
Indefinitely. And I
'Cause
think
back
people
in the-
just naturally.
yeah,
click
because back in
indefinitely.
the day on the iPhone, it was share location, and then it was like share current location.
Yeah.
And now you can't. You only can share
Well,
location for the until like an hour.
I
and
think you can still do current location is like dropping a pin of where you are.
Yeah.
But not sharing. But I think you can still do that.
No, when you go to text, let me see if I can pick someone. Here, I'm gonna pick my friend randomly. It literally says request location or share my location, but it doesn't show like share current location.
Oh. Interesting.
So that's why some people have shared their location with me and they're still sharing because they forgot to turn it off. So then
Yeah, so that's where I'm like, what if they disappear one day and they're like, does anybody have their location? Like, yeah, I do. I can help. But also, like, I would.
see now you
What
said
if some of them are like, it's been like 2-3 years
No,
since
that's
I've
what I'm
talked to
saying.
them.
Like, now-
and I'm
now-
like, I don't know.
now that's gonna happen one day. Like somebody you have like who you haven't talked to in 4 years disappears, and someone's like, "Do you know their last known location?" And like you somehow like took a screenshot, and you're like, now you're part of that like thing.
Investigation.
Yeah. And then what if they were actually like
Or just like, for example, like one of my friends, he lives, I don't really talk to him much anymore, but he lives up in the Bay Area. Like,
Yeah.
what if his family's trying to get in contact
True.
with him and they think we're still close? So they're like, hey, Mimi, have you heard about him? Have you seen him? And I could be like, oh, let me see. He is. Let me zoom. Oh. Just kidding. I don't think he shares his location with me anymore. It says location not found. Anyway.
Awkward.
But otherwise, I could have been like,
This is awkward. Do you want to digest this right now?
but like, you
know.
you never know.
That's funny. That was perfect. I'm glad. That's crazy.
Maybe his phone's just off. I don't know.
Maybe it is. It's okay.
It's okay. One of the other people that says no location found is they now have a girlfriend. So I'm assuming that's probably why that one.
Makes sense.
Which is fine.
You are a hoe, so I'm just kidding.
I am not.
That's funny. I know. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think it's funny. I don't even have any of my siblings' locations at all.
I don't either.
Good.
My brother's 40 something. He can take care of himself.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, both my sisters have kids, so I think I can assume where they're at. And then my brother is, he's off the weekends, and I feel like I know where he's at all the time. So it's like,
There you go.
it's my mom that I
have my mom's
I should put an
location.
air tag on her no matter what, because she forgets her phone sometimes at home, and then I'm like try to call her and she doesn't answer. So I might put an air tag on like her keys or like give her like a necklace and like
Just like a tracker inside.
yeah. Because sometimes I don't know where the fuck she's at, and like I'll try to call her, and I'm like, where the fuck, bro? And
What if she just wants her privacy? She wants to live her own life now that her children are leaving the nest.
nah, that's
And
not
she's
it.
like, this fucking guy will not leave me alone.
I don't think that's the case. Because sometimes because of when my sisters are trying to call her, and they can't get a hold of her, then they'll call me, and then they're like, "Do you know where mom's at?" And I'm like, "Nope." And then they'll call my brother.
She is taking a nap. Let her take a nap.
I don't know, man. She's got 2 dogs. We can't let her, we can't let her, something happen to her. Then someone has to take her. Someone has to take those 2 dogs.
How long do you guys wait before you're like, oh, we got to find her?
I think 6 hours.
Okay, that's fair. I was
Yeah.
assuming like they called 2 times in like 30 minutes and they're like, we can't get a hold of her.
No,
Ernie,
no,
it's
no,
been
no.
32 minutes.
I think 4 to 6 hours. If she does not respond back, then we'll go find like.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's more reasonable.
I think about putting a low jack on her car, so wherever she goes, I know where it's at.
That's a little excessive.
It's not excessive, What if somebody mugged her, and they kidnapped her and her car
Why would they kidnap her car?
because they need a vehicle to store her in? I think you're not really thinking these things.
No,
These are things I think of.
you're like gonna manifest this into reality.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna what. Sometimes I think about it when like I haven't heard from you in the whole day.
I just don't respond to you.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes I'm like, what if she's kidnapped?
I'm pretty sure they'd give me back.
Hmm.
They'd be like, yeah, we're
I'd be
good.
like,
we
we
don't
can
need
probably
her.
sell her for a good penny.
I got tattoos.
Yeah, but let me be like somebody into that. Have you not seen Taken?
Yeah, but it's statistically less likely if you to get trafficked or kidnapped if you have tattoos, because you're easily identifiable.
Makes sense now.
So face tats, guys.
Nice.
Don't get a face tat. Don't get a
You're
face.
gonna get like a little heart here tattooed on you.
Don't kidnap me.
Don't kidnap me. They're like, well, I feel more eager to kidnap you now. Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, sometimes it like, or like when I have friends I meet and like get introduced and like they only know like me because of work and stuff. Sometimes if I don't hear from them today and I'm like, bro, what if they got kidnapped?
Why is everybody in your life getting kidnapped?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's a
I'm
night.
just gonna purposefully like send cryptic messages one day and just like not respond for an allotted amount of time
And I'm gonna be
and
like,
just see what happens. Turn
no,
off
I
my
feel like
location.
I feel like you said that.
Or
I don't
put
even
it
have
in,
your
like-
location.
I have yours.
Yeah, but
You don't
doesn't mean
have-
that I don't have yours, dummy. I
Is there a way to check who has your location?
Yeah, literally, when you look it up, look. When you go to it,
Me?
no, look. Can see your location. What?
Wait, where? Mine just says people.
Well, no, because you don't have. So it says for me, because I don't have yours. It says that you can see my location, but I can't.
Oh,
see
like instead of the place?
Yes. Ah.
See, I'm pretty sure that's not right because I don't share my location with her, but I can see hers.
That's an email.
But it's because it's connected to our iPhone.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you did share your location with her.
Yeah, because see, it says share my location because I don't share it. I did it for an hour that day.
Yeah, but she's sharing your location to you.
See, like on Julia has mine, so it says stop sharing my location.
Yeah, but I'm saying that person has your locate. She doesn't have your location, but you have theirs.
Yeah, so how can I tell who has mine?
When you both see that location, or I don't know.
No, but again, so it shows her location,
I think you. Just
but
have
she
to-
can't see mine.
I think you just have to tap it and see
Or does it only show up if...
if only they look at it. If they only have yours. So, for example,
so on there, like on her page, it'll say my name, but it'll just say
can't see your location. Yeah. So, for example, let's say if
that's kind of weird.
let's say if I had your location and you didn't have mine, I would you on your phone it would say he can see your location.
Interesting.
This is just me giving me fucking tech advice.
Well, no, I just didn't know if there was a way to see who like. Because I've shared my location in the past, but I always put it to end at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Just because, I don't know, privacy.
No, I do it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I do it at the end of the day. Especially with clients.
Oh, I don't even share location with clients.
Like,
or if I do like the 1 hour thing.
Yeah, I do.
But like, I've always wondered, like, what if I accidentally shared it indefinitely with someone and I just don't know?
That's happened. There's a few people on my phone that shared indefinitely, and I just was like, okay.
Yeah, that's how I have all those.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But anyways, more of the story is that's how you can easily get stalked.
You know what other show we just watched? That doesn't have to do with stalking, but kind of, in a way, is Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
No, with Donald Glover.
Yeah. It's actually so good. It's so good.
Love the movie with Angelina Jolie.
They do like have you seen it yet? The show?
No, I haven't yet.
There's like one scene where they do like a little homage and it's like the two of them like going through the house and they're like, "How you doing, honey? Are you hurt?"
Yeah.
You know, and they're like, and poor Jack woke up.
Like, what the
and we were like, "Oh, it's like the movie."
Not
a
gonna
really
watch
good show.
it. I think we'll watch the first episode.
Yeah, it was really good. Lots of turns.
It was a good one. Well, I'm glad we got to able to do this. So in 2 weeks we'll do it again. Who knows?
We'll see.
We'll see. Before we do close out, what do you have planned? Do you have anything planned for Memorial Day weekend? It is Memorial Day weekend, by the way. So
yeah.
Tomorrow I'm off. She's not.
I work on holidays.
I'm working out with her.
Oh, you are? Yeah, you are.
10 a.m.?
No, 12.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I told you 12, but if something opens up...
You're right. You're right. Sorry.
Saturdays is normally at 10. I was like, wait, hold on.
I'm glad I asked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm off tomorrow.
Yeah, I work in the morning because holidays is when everybody's off. So they're like, oh, can I come in? And that's normally my chance to like anybody in the afternoons. Yeah. I'm like, fuck, bring them over. But I'm only working a half day.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go thrift shopping and drinking with my friend.
Slay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a photo shoot tomorrow. But I have a really cool one. It's with one of my good friends who's really, he is really good. We're going to do
another alternative shoot?
Another alternative. But she has like really cool fits. Actually, she showed me them. And I was like, bro.
Let's go.
And then I'm also going to bring this camera to do some cinematic stuff. So
there you go.
We'll see what happens. Well, y'all, with that being said,
y'all,
do you have any last words?
Okay, bye.
Bye.